Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions Retold. Episode 8, A Very Chunibyo Halloween, Act 2. Yuta, Nibutani, and Kuzuha were face to face with the middle school kid, still wearing his Darth Vader costume. "Yuta, what do we do?" asked Kuzuha. "We'll show him what we're made of," he replied. Nibutani and Kuzuha were confused. "What do you mean?" "He wants us to fight him, right? So why not do it?" asked Yuta. "I was ready to assist the three heroes for battle." "If you say so, big bro. Let's give it a shot," said Kuzuha. So they all got ready to fight the middle school kid. First level seal activated. Magical output increased. Be banished from this world! Yuta, Kuzuha, and Nibutani were all ready for battle. Said the middle school kid. Yuta used flamethrower. Be enveloped in the flames of darkness and disappear! But the middle school kid used the force to repel the flames from himself. Kuzuha used frenzy plant. The roots were closing in on the middle school kid, but he used his lightsaber to cut them down. I think we probably found a counter for Toka. Nibutani used zap cannon. The middle school kid used his lightsaber like a bat and hit the attack back at our heroes. They ducked just in time. The attack kept going until it hit a power line, causing the whole of Ōtsu Shiga to black out. That made everyone scared. "Yuta, he's too powerful!" exclaimed Nibutani. "So let's run!" he replied, and they all did. Thankfully, the middle school kid needed to cool down before he could try and stop them. Rika and Cirno had just forfeited their fight due to the power outage. Yumeha was scared.
"Deco-Lantern, I'm scared. Can you protect me?"
she whimpered.
"Never fear, Candy Corn Girl. I, Deco-Lantern, will defend you from the evils that lurk in the shadows."
"You fought fair and square, Eye of the Wicked Lord," said Cirno. She and Rika formed a truce and agreed that they both fought well, despite believing any of them were the strongest. "And you, Fairy of Ice," replied Rika, "I hereby proclaim a truce." "Agreed. Even if I say I'm the strongest," added Cirno. Suddenly, the four girls saw three figures running toward them. Yumeha hid behind Deco-Lantern and said,
"Ghosts! Hide me!"
"Who goes there?" asked Deco. It was Yuta, Kuzuha, and Nibutani running for their lives. "Huh, are they from Gensokyo?" thought Cirno. "It's Yuta, Nibutani, and Kuzuha. Are they trying to be 3.88 times faster with the power of teamwork?" asked Rika.
"Run!"
exclaimed Kuzuha. As she, Yuta, and Nibutani ran by, Nibutani grabbed Deco by the hand.
"Unhand me, Frankensummer!"
"You'll thank me later, little brat!" replied Nibutani. Rika wanted to reach 3.88 times faster with the runners, so she joined them. Yumeha wanted to be safe with them, so she did the same.
"Hey, wait for me!"
exclaimed Cirno. "Rika, who's this?" asked Yuta. And Rika told him about Cirno. Yuta, Kuzuha, and Nibutani thought Cirno was just another girl who dressed up for Halloween. Kumin, Ishiki, and Toko were in the dark city feeling worried. "I hope Rika and your companions are okay," said Toka.
"Me too. This is scary,"
replied Ishiki. Then they saw 7 figures coming toward them.
"Is that Tagashi and his friends?"
asked Kumin. "I wonder what all the fuss is about," said Ishiki. When the runners got closer, Rika noticed Toka's Halloween costume and exclaimed, "Priestess of the Dead!" And Rika ran the opposite direction away from her friends. "Rika, come back!" exclaimed Yuta, but she was already gone. Rika bumped into the middle school kid, dressed as Darth Vader. "Who are you?" asked Rika.
"I'm Darth Vader,"
replied the middle school kid. Rika and the middle school kid agreed to battle each other. First level seal activated. Magical output increased. Be banished from this world! Rika used Avalon Smash and landed a critical hit. The middle school kid used Lightsaber Toss, but Rika blocked it. She used Dark Negro Blast, but the middle school kid used the Force to block it. And he force-choked Rika. Yuta arrived just in time to save her. Be enveloped in the flames of darkness! He stunned the middle school kid and caught Rika. Their hearts were pounding fast. Rika wanted to say something, but there wasn't enough time. Yuta ran with Rika in his arms back to the group. Nibatani, Deca-Lantern, Kumin, Ishiki, Kuzuha, Yumeha, Toka, and Cirno were watching for Yuta and Rika.
Any sign of them?
Asked Yumeha. Nothing yet, replied Nibatani.
There they are!
Exclaimed Deca-Lantern, pointing at Yuta and Rika coming to them.
You okay?
Asked Cirno. We're fine, replied Yuta. I think we lost Darth Vader, added Rika.
You mean that middle school kid, right?
Asked Kuzuha. But before they could answer,
I have you now.
the middle school kid was using the Force on a giant truck and was about to crush all 10 people. They were cornered and doomed. Dekamori, no matter what I've said, I've always sort of liked you, confessed Nibatani.
Me too, Frankensummer,
she replied. Yuta and Rika were about to confess their feelings to each other, when suddenly, the middle school kid asked,
Summer. Dekamori.
Everyone was confused. They were even more confused when the middle school kid put down the giant truck. He then tried out his English.
Dekamori, is that you?
The middle school kid took off his mask. Dekamori and Kumin knew who it was.
Junki? Junki?
The two girls ran over to him and gave Junki a great big hug. He had black pointy hair, brown eyes, glasses, and sharp teeth. Everyone else on their end couldn't believe Deku and Kumin were nice with a dangerous person.
What's going on here?
Asked Ishiki.
This is Junki. He's a Jedi boy,
said Deca-Lantern.
He was my best friend in kindergarten. He only speaks Japanese and some English,
added Kumin. Yep, agreed Junki. Jedi? You mean the folk who wield laser swords from long ago far, far away? Asked Yuta. Ironically, he was Darth Vader, a Sith for Halloween, said Nibatani. But why was he trying to kill us? Asked Toka.
The Jedi boy loves battling others for fun,
answered Deco.
It doesn't normally end up like this,
said Kumin.
Junki, you're so cool,
exclaimed Yumeha. Thank you, replied Junki. Rika then had an idea. Junki and Cirno, would you like to join the Far East Magical Napping Society summer thereof? Asked Rika.
I'd love to, but I've got to head back to my homeland,
replied Cirno. As for Junki, he said, Yep, but only every once in a while, because even though he was born in Japan, he migrated to North America and used Japan as his vacation spot. Whenever Junki was present, the club would be titled the Far East Magical Napping Society Summer Thereof Jedi. I'm sorry I almost got you killed, apologized Junki.
That's okay. We forgive you,
replied Kuzuha. And with that, I used my magic to bring people back to help clean and tidy up Ōtsu Shiga. Our heroes helped too, and not long after that, Halloween carried on. It was a good Halloween. By the time it was over, Junki and Cirno had to say goodbye and promised to visit sometime in the future.
Happy Chunibyo-ween,
said Nibatani.
Good one, Frankensummer,
said Kumin.
What is Chunibyo-ween, Dark Flame Dracula?
Asked Deca-Lantern. You wouldn't get it, replied Yuta.
Not gonna lie, using our powers is completely wrong,
said Kuzuha. Yuta and Nibutani agreed, while Rika, Deko, Kumin, and Yumeha disagreed. Hopefully, that's the last time fantasy becomes reality, said Toka.
I hope not.
Disagreed Yumeha. Why is that? Asked Ishiki.
It's really cool,
She replied. Yuta and Rika looked at each other for a brief moment. They then looked away. They still hadn't had a proper talk since summer vacation. Hopefully, it'll be resolved soon. Regardless, I wish you all a happy Halloween.